What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another stream, a special stream, 4,000 subs. Right, so I've put together a very nasty build that delivers a huge amount of damage in such a small window. So I thought I'd put together a special ganking build, as I don't think I've done a ganking build in quite a while as it goes. Do I need the vamp stage 3? Probably not, but I might just put it on. As long as you've got the vamp stage 2, just for the extra damage, don't really need stage 3 to be honest on a gank. I mean, it will give you a little bit more survivability. But I'm not really planning on surviving on this build. This is just to deal crazy damage. But yeah, I've been doing a lot of sorcerer builds and done a few warden builds. So I thought I would go back to a few ganking builds. But yeah, this one's just, it does hit really hard. It's just delivers so much damage, as you can see by the thumbnail. You can see it's delivering a absolute ton of damage. Procs our king. And also, I think the pen is around, it's probably about 23k. Damn, I've got no gold. Oh, it's a blue map. And it's also not dependent on Balorg as well, so you haven't got to have... Do I need any ultimate? No, you don't need any ultimate, to be honest. It's just that's just there as a bonus. So I did get some gold from that, that'll do. Might change the costume as it goes, guys. It's a bit rubbish. I do not like the colour. Not too bad. Not too bad. Luckily I have quite a lot of costumes. What is this costume? I might just use this because I've not used this yet. If I remove the head. Too much red. Well, that'll do. Yes, I'll do a bit of Cyrodiil, see how it goes. I suppose the yeah, the PvP is going to be a little bit dead now. Now the event is over. But really, to be honest, it's a good thing because the lag was too much anyway. So less players. That's why I always like to play off peak times, because it's just less players. It's just more playable. See if we can get a kill here. Why am I coming off? I'm not even near it. But yeah, I don't think I've done a bow gank in ages. But this one, you do have to be, well, you don't have to be, but to get the maximum damage, you need to be pretty close. But you don't have to be. If you want the absolute maximum from this, you need to be as close as possible. So we'll test it out. I've not actually tested this build, I've just tested it on the dummy, just threw it all together. That player didn't see me. They didn't see me. Not a bad little gank there. Player did have pretty low health, to be fair. Oh, Oh, can you imagine next patch as well, with the undeath being removed or reduced? The ganks are just going to hit even harder. I could just stay in Velastris and just see if anyone appears. I might get rid of that blue smoke as it goes. I've had that for ages. I did like it at first, but now I want to get rid of it. I got it from the Mages Guild quest line. So there's one yellow flag. But yeah, that definitely delivered there. So we got, should be more reds active at the moment. I'll stay here for a little bit just to see if anyone appears. But yeah, it's nice to have a gank build that's not dependent on ultimate. I mean, you can use it if you want. You can use the Dawnbreaker, because it's going to give you, I think, the extra 300 weapon damage. So you can then chuck an impale at the end just to get that boosted. But really, you don't need it. It's just that you got so much damage anyway, but it's just the icing on the cake. I suppose if you was ganking like a really high health player, you know, and generally with ganking you want to sort of aim for people like 35k health and below. That's not to say you can't gank people higher, but obviously the higher the health, the risk is higher. So I still wonder, I'm wondering if another yellow player might come up. I was thinking of putting like a scribing skill on this as well. So I said, this is just, I've literally just slapped this together, so I might make like some adjustments, but I am thinking of a skill that could really push this to next level. But I'm not sure yet. Could be the fiery contingency, the one where you pre-buff. Because obviously it's, yeah, it could work. I don't know, I'll look into the scribing things. As I've got quite a lot of the signature scripts. So hopefully I can put together what I want. That's why I try not to do too many scribing stuff, because they're a pain to get. But I do have quite a lot now, so hopefully that won't be an issue. I don't like the costume again, it's being changed. I think just a hood would do. This is what I'm like half my build is just me deciding on like a costume basically. Oh, I don't mind that hat, looks pretty good actually. I always go back to the holiday. Well, it's nearly Halloween, so yeah, that'll do nicely. Right, so I think probably going to make my way over there. See if I can get some nasty ganks in. But from what I've seen, this build hits so hard, you don't really need to be many range. It is probably a bit overkill. But obviously if you get a really tough player, you might want to go in for the right close range, and it's going to give you the absolute maximum damage. Everyone drop the stream a like as well, please. Well, there is a couple of yellows knocking about, but they're going chow. But yeah, ganking is just like, I'm definitely going to be doing more ganking setups into the new patch, because yeah, people were probably going to be squishier in theory because of the undeath. But obviously we've got to wait and see how it pans out. I mean, players can put a lot of different sets on to compensate for that. I need to farm. My next stream will probably be me farming that last Alid King mythic. I really need to get that, because I think that's definitely going to be really good next patch. Make up for the undeath. I should have put stage 4 on, to be fair. Where's all the players? What is yellow there? I was going to take King's Crest. I might take a ride up there. What's going on, Von? Appreciate the Mages Guild swag. Yeah, I do like the blue aura. I've just had it a long time. And sometimes when you do like a red costume, you're like, oh, I don't want a blue aura now. But I'll just keep it on, because it is a pain to get back. I wanted it on my sorcerer, but I've completed the Mages Guild quest. Right, how do we get there then? Probably going to hit that. Try and get some crazy ganks in. I still can't believe like what the next update's going to be. It's just like no content, just quality of life. Some housing feature that I'm never going to use. I'm really disappointed with that. Love you, Vidge. Glad to catch you live. Really hoping Q4 will be a meaningful PvP update. Yeah, huge letdown. Yeah. I mean, they did say this year was going to be a lot of, you know, bug fixes and stuff, and there wasn't going to be as much content. But yeah, hopefully, Housing Finder like to be for real. So, yeah, I mean, I can't see a lot of people going to be using that, to be honest. I mean, like, it's a nice feature, but you know, it's like, it's not, it shouldn't be the selling point of the, well, it's not, it's just an update, but like, it shouldn't be the main point of the update. In my opinion, it's just not big enough of a thing. I really thought it was going to be like a game in the house, or I don't know, like you can put a couple of nodes in the house, just something a bit fun. And it's just like proper full and flat. But hopefully, you know, Q4 might bring something decent to the table. I'm not banking on it. I'm just hoping. If I had continuous attack, this would be awful. just see if anyone's going to hit once he's still going. Don't tell me I've run up here for nothing. I might have just run out for nothing. I'm going to take him that one, so... Oh mate, I don't want to run all the way down there. I'd have to. Would you be okay with housing dueling that supports up to 12v12? Just split bait? Yeah, I mean... I think anything... I do feel it could be some sort of dueling system, which I would take with like proper leaderboards and stuff. I do feel that would be quite nice. I'd take it. It's still not what we really want. I think what we really want is like a full-blown PvP, new mode, instant based, like the Infinite Archive. But obviously, I'm just not expecting too much. But just holding out hope, you know? Mate, how long does it take to get it? Oh, it's slowed, help me. But yeah, talk about underwhelming. Update 43 or 44, whatever it is, 43. The PvP is definitely going to be like the last chance for PvP to shine. I know it's a long shot and people have already given up. A lot of people have quit or say they've quit. I'm not going to quit, but I will do a blend of other games. I do like playing Fortnite, but I don't know if I want to be streaming that. I might do. It depends. Because I mean, a lot of people stream Fortnite. I don't want to just be like doing what everyone else is doing. But I do play it quite a bit actually. Did play it last night. Maybe we just need Elder Scrolls 6. I think that's what we all need. Maybe this game is, you know, time to abandon, you know. Let's see if we can get in. I wanted PvP Battle Royale. People mentioned that Nightblade would be too OP and just put that much work into the update. That's what I want though, yeah. Battle Royale. Oh yeah, I'd like it just all v all. Just super fun. Not taken seriously, you know. Or you can have leaderboards or whatever, but just everyone against everyone, craziness. I think that'd be really good. And it's definitely not in the game. No supporting one another, just 1v everyone. Right, looks like we took this keep. Might wait until they've actually took the keep. Or shall I go in? Whoa, hit waves. Oh, get around the back here, that's what. How do you get the blue stuff at the bottom of the character? Right, you get that from one of the quests in the Mages Guild. You don't have to go that far into it. I think it's about the second or third quest. And then that will give you access to... Oh. That will give you access to this blue aura, and then you just don't abandon the quest. I think E-Man has got a guide on that if you want to see that. That wasn't a bad little gank. I did have to throw the Dawning in there because I don't know if that was good enough. But the ultimate certainly finished him off. Yeah, something to do with the Mages Guild. I've still got the quest. Yeah, I think it's simply misplaced. It might be that you just do that quest but not complete it, stop at a certain point. But yeah, check his guide. And then as long as you don't abandon the quest or finish the quest, you can just keep the aura indefinitely and it doesn't ever go. Come on, where's all the players? I want some more players. They're probably going to take these next, I suppose. Got to be careful though, because you're always dealing with groups, so I've not even seen a blue player. I'm taking the yellow one as well. But yeah, I still like the PvP. It has major faults now, without a doubt. There's major class imbalances, which I suppose has been through most of the game's life, to be fair. I've got my spec bow ready. What's the health on this player? I don't know what happened. I bet I pressed the wrong button. Oh, it's stealth detection thing. Go down and see what yellow are doing. Have I actually hit my 4,000 subs yet? Let's just quickly check. Oh, I've hit the 4,000 subs. I've been waiting for that. I was on 3,999 all morning. And I finally landed. Yeah, thank you to everyone that supported me along the way. That's another milestone. That's why I thought I'd do a stream, because I haven't done a stream in a while. The reason I ain't been doing streams is because my internet is just so bad, and we need to get some new Wi-Fi big time. It's just really bad. We live down a private road, and you just, I don't know, we can't get the super fast fibre. It's just doing my nutting. Do you stream straight from Xbox? No, this is through the PC, which makes it worse because you have to stream the game, and then I'm streaming to YouTube through OBS, so it's like putting extra strain on it. That's why the game is not running great, because it's on Game Pass. I've been using Starlink, 200 megabyte download and about 34 upload. Give it a try. Oh yeah, I'll look into that. Yeah, mine's about, I think our internet's like 40 megabyte download speed. It's terrible. You just can't do nothing. I mean, my mobile data is pretty fast, but I don't think it's reliable enough for a stream. 4k today, 100k tomorrow. Yeah. Elon Musk, internet. Oh, having dial-up it is. Who remembers dial-up? When you couldn't even pick up the phone and it made that horrible noise. Man, I'm old. Right, anyway, let's see how many players are reading. Need to build up some stacks first. What am I doing? I'm probably going to get to the party too late. I'll stop the stack. Guess I can tag a few in here. No, I can't. Oh, he survived it. Oh, it's an arcanist. I did think he's going to shoot that. Exactly what he did. I survived. I actually survived that. Mate, when you get hit with that elemental susceptibility, it just goes on for too long. Is this Xbox EU? Yeah, this is Xbox EU. Also on PCNA as well. Wait, how long is this going on for? Oh, it's pretty good effect though, look. Nearly dropped that arcanist. Right, so I'll just I need some relentless stacks. That's the only thing you need to build up on this build is, you know, just to maximise your damage, is just get the relentless stacks. Because if I had that spec bar, he probably would have gone down. Oh man, I'm reading this. We get handed to us this early. Yeah, I'll always play blue normally, but like I said, I'm not really in Cyrodiil a lot because of the lag and issues with it and that. So, because I've been doing mostly BGs, but I just thought, I'll go into Cyrodiil and see how it is. Done quite a bit of Imperial City. What is this player doing? Oh, it's too fast. Why would you run around there? Red do well in Greyo. Seems like Reds don't play him. Why is it still under? There must be like a couple of blues in there or something. It can't be because of me, surely. It might be. Yeah, so I'm hoping for like some sort of crazy battle royale mode. But I mean, are we going to get it? I suppose that is wishful thinking. It's more likely a dueling leaderboard system because I feel like I said, they're just expanding on something that's already in the game and they've only got to add a little bit. And I would definitely take that. I think there should be rewards for dueling and stuff. But all we can do is just wait now. Like, there's not really much happening now. So you've got the update. There's going to be a few nice changes for Necro. Fiddled with Warden a little bit. You know, the undeath passive. We just have to see how that's all going to go. %, is still too good, I think. Oh no, what am I doing? Well, I might just make my way up to the other keep. I suppose they've all gone up there. But yeah, I do like the battlegrounds for ganking, but sometimes I just want to be in Cyrodiil, just sort of like taking your time, picking your targets, you know, staying in the woods and that. I quite like just doing like slower ganks, not just, you know, gank all the time. So I thought, yeah, just do a bit of open world. You know, like sometimes just hunting someone down, you know, like you spot someone from distance, you sort of chase them a little bit, you know, hunt them down in the woods, or whatever, in between keeps. Whereas Battlegrounds is just sort of like, you know, right on top. It is good obviously, but you know, just different style of playing it. Close quarters, there's no sort of preparation or setup, is there? You're just sort of straight into it. I've still yet to see one blue player. I wish I'd done streaming back in the day when this game was like a year or two old. That would have been really good. And I probably was around playing the game, but it's probably more like PG, you know, like completing the actual quests and stuff. I mean, I probably did do a bit of Cyrodiil, but it wasn't much. It was more just sort of doing all the basic stuff, which I suppose a lot of people were. I mean, I wish I would have been one of them people that went straight into PvP, you know. But I suppose I didn't properly for like a year or two. Is this one going to go next? Yep. So hopefully I hit enough. Yeah, I mean, so, but there's still a few good things to look forward to. I mean, you've got like the housing update, I suppose. If you're big into housing, I suppose it's nice, but I'm not super big into housing, and I do feel it is a little bit lackluster. So you got that, and then you've got the Halloween update, which is like one of the best events of the year. I do really like. So you've got that to look forward to, and then, you know, moving beyond that, that is hopefully when... I was just kind of going up here, it's like a weird thing to do. How the hell did he survive that? Oh, my ultimate didn't work either. That was some weird stuff. Talk about saved by the salt shield. That was just crazy. I've been hit by that thing again. I'll be able to get the resin. You know, he's going to get the resin, sorry. I remember when I first played Ice Reach and it was almost 3 bars max at peach. That was maybe a year after the game came out on Xbox. Yeah, I mean, just like, I just remember all the old videos and that. I think it was like Cypher PK and that, and just people going around in like groups of werewolves and stuff, and you know, they're really overpowered, and just, you know, huge amounts of players, massive groups. You know, you can only get 12 group now, which is rubbish. Yeah, just miss all that. But, you know, got to be realistic now. The game is 10 years old. But I think what keeps people here is the combat system. When it works, it is good. Is that 2 sorcerers? Oh no, one's an arcanist. That's going to be difficult. I don't have my stacks either. And they're shielding up, they're expecting a gank. And the huge 1vx fights, yeah, it's just, I wish, see, that's the mistake you make, I think. Like when you play like an MMO, like when I played this first, you know, you're doing all the main quests and all the quests, you're trying to complete the game. But really, your best bet is to just get straight, if you like PvP, of course, you know, is get straight into the PvP when it's its absolute best. You know what I mean? And, you know, like the golden era of the PvP, because that's what someone commented to me the other day. Like PvP is always the first thing to die in any MMO, and that's true, isn't it? So play the player versus player first if you really enjoy that. Then, do you know what I mean? Move on to you know, the PvE can wait, can't you? You can do that at your own pace, your own time. But like, you know, is the player base is still going to be there?
I need healing.
Well, there's still a lot of people that play the game, but it's definitely like a shadow of its former self. And I do look at games like Fortnite and things like that, and just wish, you know, they would take a leaf out of their book. You know, Fortnite's quite an old game now as well, isn't it? It's like, what, 2017 or whatever. You know, so it's only 3 years newer than Elder Scrolls, basically. And, you know, but like I know it's just basically a PvP game, but, you know, they're regularly updating the map. Do you know what I mean? They're always adding stuff. There's fresh updates all the time. Every time I go to play it, there's an update of like they've put something together. Do you know what I mean? Like a new map, or it's constantly being kept fresh. And I just wish they would done that with Cyrodiil, you know. Oh, I've ganked the wrong person again. That bloke wants me because I've killed him. Oh, I pressed the alt button, nothing. Damn it. Have we got enough time to spawn? No. Damn it. I think what killed this game is most other games. So many good games have come out since this. People see better options as well as other MMOs. Yeah, it's just, obviously there's a lot of competition as well. And I think the only thing that's kept it going is the combat system. It is good when it works. And I don't think there's really anything else on the market that plays as good as this combat wise. And that's why people come back to it. But really, you know, it's just the lack of updates for the PvP side of things. Yeah, and the Elder Scrolls universe. Yeah, because it's the same thing with like Neverwinter Online. I do like that, but because I'm a big Dungeons and Dragons fan. But I just don't really like the game itself. I find the graphics a little bit dated. And I did play it. I did stop actually playing Elder Scrolls for about 2 months, and I was playing nothing but that. And it was quite good. It's okay, but it's just not. It's just not as good as Elder Scrolls, like from how it plays. So I just sort of abandoned that game. No MMOs have scratched the ESO PvP itch for me. Closest is Guild Wars 2. Other systems I don't like, or it's pay to win. Yeah, I mean, you got, what's the other one? New World. I was close to buying New World. I really was close. And then just didn't bother with that as well, you know, just was close. And it just never happened. But I mean, it's similar. It does look similar to Elder Scrolls. But to be honest, I don't know. I just think I'm just going to wait for Elder Scrolls 6. Like my main next playing games. Probably Hogwarts Legacy 2, if that ever comes out. Red Dead 3, you know, them sort of like really big games that I know I'm going to like, do you know what I mean? Rather than, I feel like I'm like, you're forcing yourself to play something that you do like, but you're not like super interested in. But like if Elder Scrolls 6 come out, I'd be super interested into that, you know, I genuinely really want to play it. Whereas I do like playing Fortnite and other games, but I'm not like 100% into them. Like, I play them, but it's not like this game, do you know what I mean? The player base is there at least for Xbox at you a couple of times during main event, and we had 4 bars on. Yeah, but outside that's not common. Yeah, it's a shame. But mind you, like I say, this game's old. I mean, you look at World of Warcraft, that's still going. It's double its age, and it's 20 years old. So that's not to say that just because an old dog doesn't mean it can't have new tricks. But we'll just have to see. I'm still holding out some hope for Q4. I think a lot of people are. A lot of people are holding out hope, but you know, you've got to be realistic, I suppose. They've not exactly delivered this year. I mean, even with the Gold Road, I did quite like it at first, but I did feel like the region itself was a bit bland, and I just feel like I'm not going back to it. You know, and the questing was terrible, like really long quests. Really weren't a fan of the questing. I hate the questing now in this game. I really hate it. You know, I've done basically every quest in the game. Well, I'm probably missing a few, but I've done a lot of the questing. Wherever the questing section is. Where is my bars? Yeah, I've done, well, quite a bit of questing. Obviously less in the DLC ones. But yeah, that's just the worst. Is there any info on the PvP update? No, there hasn't been any information that I'm aware of. The only thing we know is it's not going to be in Cyrodiil. It's PvP related. And it's going to happen in Q4. That's all we know. So I still think my money is on it being a update to the dueling system. Yeah, definitely no Cyrodiil. I know that for a fact. Oh, there's someone going to take this. Let's go, let's go. Yeah, it's definitely no Cyrodiil, which is understandable. I'd like Cyrodiil, obviously. I think a lot of people would, you know, some updates to Cyrodiil, but there's just too many performance issues and it's just not worth it. Just too much trouble, too many issues, and so I think it is best if they did make a new PvP thing. It's best to make a new mode. You know, that's separate, instant based, like Battlegrounds, because I think it works better. You know, keep the lag at bay. How the hell did he survive that? I don't know why I threw my Dawnbreaker there. What was I doing? Could have done with a meteor, to be honest. Just might as well go back to the resource and get my stacks back. Morning Glue, I managed to get over 100k on train dummy, 1 second burst with my build of the last few weeks. Still have trouble with the tanky meta in matches though. Yeah, I mean, that is the problem. You know, no matter how much damage you deliver, this tanky meta, you know, with the undeath passive, it's hard to punch through a lot of players. That's why, you know, I think in Battlegrounds you probably do a bit better, because obviously the lack of CP, and you can still get quite good damage without CP. You know, it just stops a lot of that, I think, you know. When there's CP involved, when there's CP involved, people can just stack too much resistance, especially Wardens, because they're getting the benefit of the extra high health, which don't help. The Sulk Shield, very annoying, and the Arcanists are just super tanky, turtley. Let's see, probably must be trying to take the keep now. But yeah, we'll just have to see how it's going to pan out. There are probably going to be a few more teases and hopefully some hints, you know, around October, November time. I don't know when it actually is going to drop. Probably going to be like December in it, I think. The actual Q4, could be November, could be wrong. But you know, just have to see. I think these guys are expecting a gank. I only play BGs when I make my builds. I don't put CP points in, so I get a better idea how much it hits. Yeah, it's a good idea. Cross healing down on me if I look at it. I will get one of these players, I just need to wait till one of them comes out of range. I think that's a group, and they've also got Rally Cry. But yeah, I still think, yeah, the best case scenario of a PvP update obviously is, I think personally, a battle mode Royale. I think that'd be the best thing, or like a 6v6 or 3v3 or 2v2. That is like the best sort of scenario. I shouldn't have picked the Arcanists, that was not the choice. Just wasting my time. Survived at least, so she's not have picked the Arcanist. I will return, I'll go around the other side. still think, yeah, like the way they handled the undeath, I don't think was great. You know, I think that was one of the issues. Ooh, that was a nice gank there. Probably not going to survive it though. I'm just getting a bit too much. Need to see some blue players, come on. I need some support. I need to build up those stacks. But yeah, like I said, you don't really need the ultimate. The Dawnbreaker is just the icing on the cake. Sometimes I hit the spec bar on this, or just the impales enough, to be honest. It's just if they shield up. But, I mean, this is delivering a lot of damage in a small window. Do you know what I mean? Like, if this ain't going to work, then, you know, ganking's not going to work. But like I said, there's no gank that's going to kill everyone. There's always someone that's going to be able to mitigate it or avoid it. It's more having the patience and hitting at the right time. You hit at the wrong time, you know, it's just like with any build, you know what I mean? Like, even if you're dueling someone, if you throw your combo at the wrong time, you ain't going to put them down. You know, if you throw your ganking at the wrong time, you're not going to put them down. It's just as simple as that. You have to, sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you've timed it right, sometimes you don't time it right at all. Right, he's got some help in him, but he's on his own. Give it a go. Just dodging everything. What the hell? Just, he's trying to get away from the ads. I've got a repair kit to the door. Where is this player? This player's like hiding somewhere. Maybe. Mind you, with that much help you probably don't need to hide. Looking for 3DD mask farm. What is the mask on it? I don't even know. I tried to get back into this game this week, but I found skills weren't going off, and if anything, tank meta is worse. Yeah, it's definitely worse. I mean, like, people are proper tanky. But like I said, it will change next patch, so if you are a ganker or a Nightblade, you're definitely going to be having an easier time. Or people are just going to have to be building more into resistances, and they're going to be hitting a lot weaker. You're not going to get these crazy builds. I don't know where this player is. Yeah, you're not going to get these crazy builds as much, hopefully, where they've got like super high health, super high damage, super high everything. Xbox EU, I'm on. What's changing next patch? They're dropping the undeath passive is dropping from 30 to 15%, but you still have to be stage 3. It's now enforced you have to be stage 3 to benefit from it, and a lot of players are saying they're going to drop it because it's too costly. For 15% gain, you can get that 15% gain from, say, Last Alien King or from other sources, so people might be dropping Vampire entirely, but I don't think they've released the full patch notes of what they're actually doing. They're still testing, so they could chuck something in. Right, I think that player's gone to the other one. Ran all the way there. Super high everything. It's just sad how accurate that is. Yeah, I mean, that's what I think needs to end. You know, every build should have a disadvantage. You know what I mean? Like, so this one with a ganking build, people complain that ganks are really strong and they're too strong, shouldn't be able to kill someone, blah blah blah. Yeah, but it's at the cost of you being able to be hit. Like, you know, you can't take any damage. You know what I mean? You're just going to go down. Like on this build, I mean, look at my health. It's like barely 20k. So yes, I can deliver a load of damage and kill people, but it's at the cost of no survivability. Do you know what I mean? You shouldn't be able to build, you know, like, and if you get these super high health players, they shouldn't be able to do high damage. Or if they're super high resistance and tanky, they shouldn't be able to then be able to do high damage. And that is the problem. They're making this, yeah, glass cannon. You know, people are making builds where they can abuse everything. It can have the high resistances, it can have the high damage, it can have the high mobility, you can just have everything if you know how to build them correctly. And I think that's where the game is wrong. Even though it's nice to be creative and blah blah blah, but you know, if you're really tanky, you shouldn't be able to do a lot of damage. You should be basically a tank. That's the whole point of it. It's in the phrase, isn't it? Tankiness. You're a tank, delivering no damage or little damage, but providing resistances, defense, you know, blah blah blah. Every build should have a downside. There shouldn't be some build that just delivers everything. So that's why I've got no problem with ganking. I get ganked a lot as well sometimes. Sometimes I'm on a sorcerer and I just get ganked, tarnished, I'm down, flat out, gone. But yeah, but it's just glass cannon, isn't it? They're just risking it all. And this is what ganks are. They're just risking everything for damage, and you might die a lot, who cares? But yeah, if you're really tanky, no damage. But it's that player. Let's see if I can. It is that player. He's trying to grab a scroll because he can absorb the damage because he's got high health from the NPCs. Oh no, it's not. It's the other player. I don't know, survive that. Maybe survive a spec bow. I've just got nothing to repair keeps, but I stopped them. It don't help when I'm the only player. But I'm going to get to that one in time. I should be repairing, but I just can't bother. I'm not going to be able to stop everyone on my own. Take it as it comes. Yeah, gankers are probably the least broken build right now. You can barely take a resource with it, and it couldn't take a keep. Gankers have a limit, have the limits it should have. Yeah, I mean, I agree with that. You know, every build should have a massive downside. You know what I mean? If you're a super strong, high health healer, then you ain't delivering damage. You shouldn't be able to. Or if you're, you know, like a really high resistance, it should come at the cost of damage, you know. If you want to build into damage, you're losing survivability. You shouldn't be able to blend everything together. The only broken gankers in the past were the heavy attack gankers. That doesn't cost any sustain, so I agree that's kind of broken. Yeah, I mean, they were a little bit. I never actually did do the Inferno. I think it was Inferno staff. Heavy attack ganking, yeah, it was a little bit, you know, pushing it. Yeah, every build should have a weakness. There shouldn't be any builds that are just overpowered. And they tried to get rid of the, what was it, like the dual wield meta, the Master's dual wield meta, that's still around. Providing you're pushing enough weapon damage, it's still really strong. I'm actually going to bring another Dragon Knight build out with that, just a different spin on it. UNA or EU? I'm EU. Xbox EU. Right, let's see if I can stop this keep getting... Could be just the one player again, they're trying to get the scrolls. But yeah, I've got a good few kills on this already, which I'm pleased with. Where is this player? Is it the same player? If it's that high health player, I probably won't be able to kill him. Yeah. I can certainly stop him. I'll say stop him. I might not be able to stop him. Yeah, I can't see a win out of this, guys, but at least I'm stopping the scroll. That's too much. But again, I don't hate builds like this, do you know what I mean? Like, it's just a high health ward and healer, but you can't deliver no damage, do you know what I mean? So like, that's why I don't mind them builds. Yeah, like granted, I'm never probably going to put him down. But I've stopped him getting the scroll. I don't think I can stop the other one. You can't kill each other, yeah. Not that I'm really that bothered about the scroll, but... I probably could kill him if he ran in and tried to grab the scroll with all the NPCs hitting him at the same time. Yeah, this is boring. Right, might go into PG, I don't know. Why did he drop down? He's going to get attacked by them. So this is when I might be able to catch him. Because he could be snared. I think he just wants to die now. Where's my spec bar? Pressing spec bar like 20 times. That's not going to happen now. That was my chance and the spec bar didn't go off. Let's just move on. Actually, I can use this player. To get some free stacks. I think even he's had enough. There's just not enough players, is there? Oh, here we go. I've got my 5 stacks, I do. Still don't think I've seen a blue player. Am I the only blue on the whole server? Possibly. Let's see how many players are coming down here. I mean, yeah, they're adding some I forgot as well with the update, they are adding some new class sets as well, which ain't too bad, but again, I don't think they're anything crazy. I will have to look into it again. Was looking at the Necromancer, the Corpse Buster one, did look quite interesting, but I think it was a bit underwhelming. What they should have done was they should have revamped some of the older sets and brought some of them back, because the game has enough sets now, do you know what I mean? Like, they need to just bring up some back to the forefront. That's what they should do, you know, rather than keep having to create new sets. Well, this is going to be too easy, but too low. I didn't even waste my spec though, did I? Me, Christio, 73 Ash, Look Scroll. What was that then? Oh, damn me, he popped that bloody shield. He was trolling me. He trolled me good. Damn it. He's a beamer, I know. Let's just hide somewhere and I'll read the comments quickly. Me, Christio, 743 Ash. Oh, so you was that bloke. Look, scroll 2 minutes. Yeah, I could not kill you. Your health was too high. Take the scrolls. I can't stop you. Wow, the teabag. What a douche. Yeah. Well, he's still got a couple of kills there. But yeah, the high health wardens, they're like the perfect ones to get the scrolls, because they can just go in, soak up all the NPC damage and just grab the scrolls. I do actually miss my high health warden, because I've probably like changed it over the couple of builds I've done. Oh, that was nasty. I'm not to survive without got hit by the bloody NPCs. Probably gonna go. It's because you get hit by that elemental. I'm sure they're changing that in the next patch though, where it doesn't assist through stuff. Where are all my blue players out? I need help. Someone's took a scroll. What's going on there? Let's have a look. But yeah, that last gank there, I think that delivered quite a lot of damage. Looked like it was a lot of numbers that flew up there. The critical damage is quite reasonable on the build. It's not super high because I'm running light. There's not a lot of medium. So the pen's high, but the crit is not super high. That's a player there. Barely see him. It's the mount that gave it away. I can't even kill him. Oh, he had sea serpent. Oh, did he have sea serpent? Might have mitigated some of the gank. Yeah, I have to try this in BGs, but yeah, I was thinking of adding a scribe skill. The reason I don't really like adding the scribe skills as much is because, one, not all players got access to it, so if I make a build and it's like, oh, scribe skill, it does cut a lot of players off. Another reason I don't like scribe skills is they're super annoying to grind the scripts. I mean, if you just have one character, happy days, it's quite easy. But I wouldn't, you know, I'm probably going to get killed here. Yeah. I don't know if I landed the ultimate or not. Yeah, I mean, like the scribes, I hate trying to get the scripts for each character. It's super annoying. I've got quite a lot, but like, say if you use them on one character, then you're going to need them on another character. So I still will use scribe skills in some builds, but I'm always sort of 50-50, do I want to put it on? I mean, they're good, don't get me wrong, some of them, you can build them really well into them, they're really good. But I just don't want to put them on every build, you know what I mean? Is that another blue player? But yeah, I think the fiery contingency, if I'm not mistaken, might be pretty good on this build, but I'll have to check that. Don't have my relentless stacks. Must have spotted me because he knows I'm around. That didn't go well. Should have had me spec bow ready, that's what I needed. Right, they're going to take this keep, then I can build my stacks from that. Take the resource point, should I say. I could try and gank him, but I don't think I might not have the ammunition. Right, so oh, did it? It works. Damn, that impale hits hard. Oh, I didn't get my stacks. I'm one away. So that's what annoys me about Cyrodiil. I wish there was more creatures about. It's just not enough creatures. Like to build up your stacks. That's all I needed. We've got quite a lot of high health. Oh, he's going to go next. He's took damage already. I was using the faint and seducer. I really like that method. Really good. Like one of my, I will be using it on a Dragon Knight build will be coming up. It's like one of my favourites. Need to see if I can get a respawn. Can I get a respawn before it goes under? Press the button. I always thought, well, is that world boss should be a thing in Cyrodiil for buffs, etc. Maybe, yeah. Yeah, I wish there was more creatures. Like there ain't enough. It's too bland. Like they've probably done it again because of lag, I suppose. Want to keep it minimal, but yeah, I think there should be more creatures around just so you can build up ultimate, build up stacks of things. You know, and I'd like that. But like you say, you're fighting someone, and then like a creature, you're too near a creature, then the creature comes in and starts throwing. You know, like hitting both of you. Do you know what I mean? Or random. You know, like where is it? In the normal zones, you just get them random mini dolmen instances where they just sort of drop. You know, you don't expect it. I think they are like set points, but like, you know, you could just accidentally stumble on one. You're fighting someone and they just drop in a load of enemies. I mean, it's meant to be a Daedric invasion, isn't it? I know it's all sort of around the city, but like there should be just ones just popping up everywhere during fights. That'd be really good. Yeah, world bosses, yeah, that'd be good. Right, let's see if I can get anything going. It's not... How many players do they have? It's 4 of them. I think has my food run out? Oh, he hit me, damn it. I thought my food had run out. I haven't got a lot of health on this. I could run Bewitched Sugar Skulls, to be fair. I just basically run out of it. So I'm running the ice cream. me specky, but I'm not going the right way. Yeah, if lag wasn't a thing, you could make some powerful world boss for alliance-wide buffs. Imagine red's about to kill, but blue just steals the kill. I think that'd be... Yeah, I mean, like, there's just so many things they can do to Cyrodiil, but like I said, understandably, because they can't solve the performance issues with it, they're not going to add anything, which is fair enough. There's no point in adding more stuff, and it creates even more lag and instability, so... But it would have been nice, you know, more ads, more mobs, world bosses, wandering boss, do you know what I mean? Like, could have done so much. But that's what someone said in the comments, yeah, it is. But they could have done so much more. But this is the problem with PvP. The thing is, the game was, people say like, oh, you know, let the PvP die, blah blah blah. But I think the game, from what I remember, was marketed as a PvP game. You know, mostly, you know, Cyrodiil was a big focus on Cyrodiil, and then they've just sort of pushed towards PvE. And I do like PvE, but I like a mixture of both. I don't just like one or the other. And I feel to completely neglect one side is wrong. They both need some love. Gloomfrost, your gank on the horse was 45k. Bloody hell, that was a good one. Yeah, I thought that was quite a lot of damage. We'll see the PvP update coming soon. An MMO with no PvP too, is that even a thing? You're saying that, I swear when I played Neverwinter Online, I never see a PvP mode, or I must have missed it. I use Flame Blossom, Anthemirs and Tarnish on Ganker, full cheese. Yeah, you know it. Yeah, I was going to put Tarnish on, but I've got that on another build, Nightblade build at the moment. I thought, oh, I don't want to keep putting that on, because everyone's getting annoyed with it, aren't they? But it is what it is, isn't it? I don't mind a cheesy setup. I don't think I'll be able to get any kills off these, they're all expecting ganks. Got some high health. I haven't even got my spec bow either. Spec bow might be able to put them down. Oh, and he got hit by a sub assault there. Oh wow, there's more than what I expected. Oh, I nearly took him out. Nearly. Just too much resistance now. Yeah, hopefully it gets nerfed soon. No, Arca is better, I think, at the moment. What's that? Have I heard of that? I don't know. But yeah, the proc ones are like really good. Well, I'm definitely going to build up stacks this time. The Lucian Citadel gear, yeah, I'll have to look into that. Because I want to look at some other sets. I'm definitely look at some older sets as well. I know I have used the Deadlands Assassin. That's quite a good ganking set. I haven't used it recently, but I've used it on a few builds. I was thinking of using that. Hits harder. Yeah, I'll definitely check into that. I'm not a fan of the Infinite Archive sets. I really don't like them that much. One, they're going to be a pain to farm. You know, two, they're sort of bound to one class, which isn't really great, because you know, you might think, oh, that'll work good on that build, and you're like, oh wait, it's a Nightblade or whatever. Do you know what I mean? Like, so I'm not a big fan of them. And they all seem to be underwhelming as well, or have some drawback. I don't know how he survived that. Oh no, they're all coming with me. Oh well. I think I'm fighting a lost battle here. I'll see what yellow is up to. There's no point in fighting against red. I'm getting nowhere now. Getting nowhere fast. Is that yellow up there? Mate, I'm dying for transmute crystals. I have never got enough. I always use them the second I get any. I've been storing at 114, that's nothing. I need about 300. There's a couple of sets I want to throw together, and I just ain't got the transmutes. And I hate doing dungeons. I don't normally do the daily dungeons, can't be bothered. Sometimes I do though, but not every day. I couldn't. So basically my main source of the transmute crystals is just the rewards for the worthy male. But yeah, there we go. But yeah, I'm going to do some tweaks on this build, see if I can squeeze out a little bit more damage. We'll have to see what I can do. But yeah, this is just more of just a sneak preview of the build. It's pretty obvious what I'm running anyway, but like I said, I'll do a full breakdown for people that are not really sure. But yeah, I think I'll leave the stream there, guys. It's been a good stream. I got some good kills. Yeah, as I said, thanks to everyone that supported me. I've got to the 4K, so that's a nice big milestone for me. I've got a load more builds and stuff coming. Hopefully there'll be some good news about the PvP update. Fingers crossed, but just have to wait and see. I'll go back on some of the footage I've done on this live to see some of the kills, see what it's looking like, see if I can make any more changes. But yeah, I think I'll leave it there. I might throw on a scribing skill, I don't know, I'll see how I feel. See how if it's going to fit. Yeah, catch me in the next stream. Hopefully we'll be doing some more streams and stuff. It's just like I said, my internet's rubbish all the time. That always puts me off. Yeah, if I get the chance. So yeah, catch me in the next stream, guys, and stay tuned for some more videos, and I'll see you soon.